Yo, what's good, YouTube? We are back with some more College Football 27. At this point, exclusively a UAB dynasty because we can't seem to get any other job offers. But we won the national championship. Here's a quick look at our players of the game for the national championship. We beat Miami. We survived Texas, beat the brakes off TCU, and then we survived. we really kind of survived Miami and Texas to be able to pull off the dream season for UAB, a national championship in year 2. Here's a quick look at the bracket. Like I said, guys, it was a great year for UAB football. So much so that in this video, we're going to be joining the Big 12. UAB and Memphis are both way too good overall wise to still be in the American Conference. So they're going to get an upgrade. They're moving to the Big 12. But Eli Holstein managed to put up the most passing touchdowns in a season with 27. That's the most in UAB history. Put his name upside all the legends with UAB. And now we're going to we're breezing through this real quick. We are breezing through this. This is all the existing players, NIL. They want more money. We have to give them more money if we want to keep them. If not, they might walk. They could transfer. They could do whatever they please. But we're going to give some guys some more money. We really want to keep C.D. Gill. We really kind of want to keep Nick Henry. We want to keep James Ingram. Walter Newberry, we got to keep him. A lot of quality players that we were able to bring in last year's transfer portal and recruiting class. So we're going to try to add on to it this year because, again, we're moving into more quality opponents. I don't want to be in the American Conference forever playing these 60 overall teams with a 79 overall UAB. It's just not as interesting. And half the reason I'm raging and crashing out is because I'm being challenged by these bad teams because the game's just trying to make it more even, and I don't like that. So we're going to give the game quality opponents for me to play. I need to play TCU, Baylor, Arizona State, all them teams. But we are upgrading our facility from quality to competitive. We have purchased a facility upgrade. That's the first one of the series. An update on all the coaches that switched jobs. Kirk Cignetti is now the coach at Michigan. Matt Campbell now the coach at South Carolina. Rhett Lashley now the coach at Michigan. Brent Key now the coach at Penn State. Pete Golding just got fired. He don't have a job. Rich Rodriguez retired. Get him out of here. He was a great coach, though, not trying to be disrespectful. Bill O'Brien's going to replace him. Scott Satterfield got fired from Mississippi State. Mississippi State should have hired me. It's documented. I will continue to keep saying it. Here's the 3 players that did decide to transfer. Jalen Elder, Jaden Lowry. We're losing 2 wide receivers that could be good. And Max Prosch, who was a freshman. We recruited him out of high school. He wants to transfer. We failed to get him back. It is what it is. Here are the 3 players. We managed to have 3 players drafted from UAB, even though we won the national championship. Carmani McLean and 2 amazing left tackle and a right tackle, 2 amazing offensive linemen. Probably one of the biggest keys to winning that national championship was we had great offensive line play. And we landed Omar Mabson, baby. Boom! I love Omar Mabson. He's going to be great at Auburn this year. He's going to be great at UAB in this dynasty. We got C.J. Wiley from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Keeping that in there, buddy. Michael Galetko from Denver, Pennsylvania. Great tight end right there. 3-star tight end. Gotta love it. Cam Pringle from South Carolina. 3-star right tackle. We did skip all the recruiting. We're just going to who committed. Jameer Tassi from Seattle, Washington. Got to get them boys from Washington to come down to the South, get them to play some UAB football. Right guard from South Lake, Texas, Trent Wilson. Got to love that guy. Come on in. Will linebacker Jeff Reese from Oxford, Alabama. We might need him to play the middle linebacker position. I'm not sure yet. Eric Winters. Boom! Another big Auburn player from Enterprise, Alabama. He's going to be great at Auburn, but he's going to be even better at UAB. We got us a kicker. CJ Kilpatrick from Temple, Georgia. We got us a kicker. We got us a left edge, Zeke Anderson. He is 6'7". I repeat, he is 6'7". We got Ramel Stevens, also from Texas. He's a 3-star. He is a 3-star wide receiver. We're going fast here. We got Corey Daly from Wilford, Texas, 3-star quarterback. I think he's like 6'6". He's really tall. JoJo Stone from Georgia, 3-star wide receiver for him to throw to. And there it is. We did lose out on about 8 guys. We didn't land everybody. But we did land the 49th best recruiting class. We spent $1,300 in NIL. That's the most out of any of the American Conference teams. That's why ain't nobody in the American Conference going to be able to keep up with us. JoJo Stone actually was our best recruit. So there's that. CJ Wiley right behind him. We're going to be able to throw the ball maybe. I know I've been complaining about how hard it is to throw the ball on this game, but we might be able to throw the ball a little bit. Corey Daly, 6'6" pocket passer. Eric Winters, that's what I'm talking about. This is a great class. This is a great recruiting class. Hands down, ain't nothing. We got Rico Bonner, another quarterback. We landed 2 quarterbacks. We got us a Mike linebacker. Anything and everything we needed, we got them right here, and I'm happy with it. Quick look at the rest of the nation. Let's go to national real quick. Notre Dame landed the number 1 class. Ohio State at 2, Georgia at 3, Clemson at 4, LSU at 5, Oklahoma at 6. Notice that Notre Dame and Ohio State both landed 8 5-star players. USC at 8, Tennessee at 9, Texas at 10, TCU at 11. Some of these guys, 27 4-star players Oklahoma landed. Insane right here. Continue to go down here. We got Oregon at 12, A&M at 13, Alabama at 14, Michigan at 15 under Kirk Cignetti, Nebraska at 16, Auburn at 17, Washington, Indiana, Ole Miss, BYU, so on and so forth. And we got a dev trait upgrade for Galecko, the 3-star tight end that we brought in. So that's always great. And here's a quick look at the training results. So here's where we got to really break down the team. All right, so somehow, some way, Teddy Hoffman became the number 1 player on our team. He's the best player. Caden Creel looks like he's going to be our starting quarterback, but we do kind of have a quarterback battle going on because Daly jumped up to an 81 overall as a sophomore redshirt. And then Nate Rogers, of course, he's been here with us the longest. I'd hate for him to not get a chance to play, but we have 2 seniors. Only 1 quarterback can play. We're not going to run this dual quarterback system. We're not doing this. We're just not going to do it. But Nate Rogers, man, he got all those extra abilities. Caden Creel, though, he's just got the highest overall, no real physical abilities. I don't know what I want to do here at quarterback yet. Running back, we still got James Ingram. For some reason, it's not showing Omar Mabson, but we did get Mabson. Nathan Garvin, big dude right there, 6'4" running back we got, and then Harvey Atwell, also a monster. We got 2 fullbacks, they don't matter. Look at this wide receiver room. 89 overall Teddy Hoffman, 88 overall CD Gill, 86 overall Stone, Nick Henry down there, 84 overall, Wiley, 84 overall, Espinoza, 79 overall, Steven, 78 overall. If there is a group that got a big quality of life upgrade, it's the wide receiver room. We got receivers now. Like good receivers. Tight end, we lost our boy, but we still got Hunt and Gabriel Klein looking like he's going to be the dude. But Galecko is number 3 right there, and he's the one that got the depth trade upgrade. He's the one that's working his ass off in the offseason. Galecko right here. Galactico. I don't know what his name is. I really don't. Looking like left tackle, we're going to have an 82 overall Trent Wilson. Last year we had an amazing offensive line, specifically on the 2 tackle spots, the left tackle and the right tackle. They were both great. They were good enough to get drafted out of UAB. This year the offensive line is just going to be good enough. We're just going to be basically mid-80s across the board. Nothing really standing out. Our right tackle right here, an 85 overall, probably the best, Cam Pringle. Zeke Anderson. Zeke Anderson. 6 foot. He is tall as hell. Chris Burge right behind him. Bolton Jr., an 87 overall right edge. The defensive line. Again, we prioritize defensive line play on this channel, on this squad. defensive tackle. We're bringing back Sterling Sanders. He has been really one of my favorite defensive tackles. And I think he's played now. He will have played all 3 seasons. And Walter Newberry and Macias right there at defensive tackle also to be the third guy. Character. TJ Tapp was a middle linebacker. We moved him over. Max Sanders and Jeff Reese. Remember, we did actually move him over. He is now going to be a Mike linebacker. He was a Will when we recruited him or whatever, but now he's going to be a Mike. We moved him over. Montez Walker, and then here's our corners. We got Jalen Thompson, McKenzie, who was our safety last year. He's now going to play corner because our corners were looking light. We were looking like we were going to have 74 overall corners if we didn't move some safeties down. So Mekhi Jones is going to be fourth right there, Fulbright, and we can't forget Nick Moss, who got a +8 overall jump. Eric Winters, I can't speak enough on him. I cannot wait to see what he can do out there. And then Womack. And then there's KJ Kilpatrick. You got your other safety. You got 2 kickers. Not sure which one we want to go with. They're both pretty good. One gets paid more than the other. And then we have no punter that got any training stats. But we don't know what we're going to do with quarterback yet, and it's sad. Here we go. Big 12. Let's add them. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being in the American Conference. Boom. UAB is now in the Big 12, but you can't just have UAB. There's a package deal, right? There's a package deal. You got to go and get the Memphis Tigers. They're also a part of the Big 12. So there's that. Now, a little bit uneven of a conference here. We're going to have to get out Cincinnati. Cincinnati, you're going back down to the American. Sorry to tell you, but you're going back down. You've been demoted. You were promoted. Now you're demoted because your overall is shit. Just being honest, your overall is terrible. But we're also going to add UConn from the independents. We're going to take them from being an independent team, and we're going to add them to the American. That way the American isn't light on teams. And that's it so far. That's basically what we're going to go. As soon as I find them, there they are. The UConn Huskies. You can join the American. Just to make sure that we have our permanent rivals, you can see here that we will play UCF and Memphis every single season. Those will be our protected rivals, and it is finally year 3, 2028. Our staff and all that stuff, we don't usually touch any of that, but Bryce Underwood is an All-American leading LSU this season. Going to be great. Going to be a great season. I mean, for us, hopefully we get back. Hopefully we can just finish in the maybe we can make the playoffs still. We are a top team in the Big 12, I think. Preseason top 25, they got Texas, Clemson, Georgia, Miami. But here's the conference standing. They got BYU, TCU, Arizona State, Colorado, Memphis ranked above us. That's criminal. Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, UAB, Utah, Arizona, Baylor, UCF, Houston, Iowa State, Kansas State, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. There you go. Arizona, looking like they are a 6 something. I'm trying to read the overalls. 84, 76, 73 overall, 69 overall, 74 overall, 71 overall, 74 for Memphis, 75. See, Memphis will fit right in. TCU 82 overall, Texas Tech 81, 82 for us. See, we really are top tier of the conference. Utah's in there, and West Virginia at the bottom. We got an 82, 84, 81 across the board. The only other team that good is like TCU and BYU. Here's a quick look at our Heisman candidates preseason wise. For some reason, Deuce Knight went to LSU. Thankfully, now I'm happy I really didn't get that Ole Miss job because I wouldn't have had Deuce Knight. Bear Bachmeier for BYU. He won't never leave us alone. We're going to scout these players in real time. Any of them that come back as gems, we're going to star and we're going to prioritize. Any of them that, end up as bust, kick them to the curb. When you see us going live, when you see this as a live stream, there might be more players added. I may add more players off stream. But make sure you're here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to more content, for more content just like this, because you're going to want to see this UAB dynasty. We may not be with UAB forever, but UAB in the Big 12, this is going to be epic. You're not going to want to miss it. Here we go. Santos. Man, we got a couple of gems here. We did get a couple of gems while I was promoting myself. But you're not going to want to miss any more of the any games from this season, the 2028 season, year 3. This is year 3. The last Dynasty mode we did, the Hugh Freeze Auburn Dynasty, we did 4 seasons. We're already on season 3. We're mostly doing just live streams, so you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed to get those live streams. Also, make sure you're looking out for any other projects. I'm about to release my very first song. It's called I Hate Myself. I know, right? Life is depressing. But be on the lookout for my very first song. Also, I just post all types of weird shit on social media. We're going to be loving the college football season coming up. I might do some commentary on that. Been wanting to start a podcast. I got so much stuff in the works, man. And I'm playing college football for y'all. So make sure you hit that like button again. And that's the last. We start a guy named Booty. All right. We want the safety. We want the safety with the last name Booty. All right. We need that guy. George Santos. Boom. We got to kick off Hebe. Hebe is not good enough to be on the team. Here's a quick look at our upcoming schedule. We got Jackson State, Kansas State, Georgia State, at Mississippi State, BYU, Memphis, Colorado. We got a bye week. Texas Tech, Arizona State, Oklahoma State, UCF, and then they wanted to have us bye. They wanted to give us week 13 off. We're playing North Dakota State because I don't think I've played them yet on this game, and I want to play North Dakota State. So there's a quick look. We still got the Battle of the Bones. It will be the first ever Battle of the Bones. That's a Big 12 game. Let that sink in, guys. But like I said, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. And there's a quick look at your top 25 again. Tell somebody you love them. I'm out of here. Peace.